Hey guys, thanks for checking out this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And today, I'm going to be doing a video on whether or not you should pull for Molossus Cookie. Now keep in mind, if you're a whale or a dolphin and you got plenty of money to spend on crystals, go for it. This doesn't apply to you. This mostly applies to the free-to-play or spend barely any money group of people. I know, I was that in other games, like Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. There's a lot of games like this where you need to pick and choose the banners that you summon on. I'd go a month and a half, and then go all in on a character that was excellent and really level up that that character in those games to make sure that they made an impact on my team. And the same applies here. If you're free to play, you want to save your crystals. You want to save 70, 80,000 crystals for a really good cookie that comes out, and then spend your crystals on that cookie, right? And make sure you can get that cookie to like 3 stars or higher, because then you can really make a big impact with that cookie. Like Sorbet Shark was one of those cookies. Sorbet Shark was a banner that was awesome, worth spending a lot of crystals on. You go in with 70, 80,000 crystals, get Sorbet Shark to 3 stars, you're getting a big impact in Guild Battle, a big impact in Story Mode, a huge impact in Arena. Sorbet Shark was a game changer. That was a cookie worth saving your crystals for. So this review is going to address that. Is this one of those cookies that you should spend your crystals on if you're free to play? Let's talk Molossus Cookie's build. Typically what you want to do in Molossus Cookie is you want to go full cooldown so you can get that skill off as much as possible, get the damage resist above 20% if possible. And what does that skill do? What that skill does is increases your crit by 25%, but only for 2 cookies. Also, damage-wise, we're talking very little damage from the mace damage, 15.7%, and Lava Burst, 27.5%. Barely any damage. The burn does give you damage, almost up to 50% damage every 0.5 seconds for 6 seconds. So that's 12 ticks of damage at almost 50% damage. But the healers can usually keep up with the burn, and it doesn't make a super big impact unless you're in a mode like Super Mayhem, where the reduced healing really lets the burn shine, okay? The problem I have with Molossus is this 25% crit only applied to the 2 cookies, where another cookie like Sparkling gets a 25% crit boost for the entire team, all 5 cookies, plus gives you healing. Now, where Molossus is sometimes better than Sparkling is because Molossus is a frontline tank, so you get that tankiness on the front line, and it allows you to have cookies in the midline not absorb as much damage, right? But I don't know if that tankiness makes up for the fact that you only get that crit boost to 2 cookies. I wish it was like 3 cookies, a little bit more than just 2 cookies. I don't feel like 2 cookies is enough. Even when you're running like Sorbet Shark, Sea Fairy, right? You want them both to get that crit boost, but that crit boost could also be used on Holly Berry. That crit boost could be used for Molossus. That crit boost could be used for even Pure Vanilla for that additional healing. That crit boost being on only 2 cookies really hurts. Let's go look at Molossus. The most common team I'm seeing in the arena is Molossus Squid Ink with Holly Berry, Sea Fairy, and Pure Vanilla. Also, on occasion, I'm seeing Molossus and Twizzly because Molossus will give Twizzly that crit percent increase for higher crit damage boost. But
I'll protect the Molotribe.
They're not game changers. There's counters to them. In my opinion, there's better teams than Molossus Squid Ink. But it is a decent comp right now. I just think that this is a comp that's not going to be around much longer. There's going to be other comps. There's going to be new cookies that come. Molossus will get forgotten just because it's just a crit increase to 2 cookies, not the entire team, right? That's why Sparkle Cookie is used in speed comps, because you're getting the whole entire team that crit boost, where Molossus isn't as effective in speed comps. Now here's that Twizzly comp I was talking about with Molossus, another common comp that you see in Arena. A decent comp, but Molossus also has the issue where you have to really get Molossus leveled up. I feel like at least level 60, 3-star, 4-star to be pretty decent in Arena, because Molossus is just not doing enough damage otherwise. And this is a decent comp because Twizzly doesn't have to necessarily go full crit if you have Molossus increasing that crit percentage. Then you can do more of a mix of crit and attack, right? And still win some battles. But these are just kind of very specific scenarios, and I feel like Molossus is going to be replaced in the Arena when the next banner or 2 come. And barely, Molossus is a new cookie right now and barely being used, even in the top 1,000 range. Is Molossus good? Mala Sauce is okay if you have like a full attack build. I'm running my cooldown build here, so Mala Sauce isn't gonna be super great. But Mala Sauce, if built correctly, can do decent damage here against the Red Velvet Dragon. But there are definitely many better cookies, including Sorbet Shark, obviously Vamp, Poison Mushroom, Licorice, DC. But if you look at the damage, 700,000 damage when equipped right with a full attack build, you can get up to like 1 million. But that's like level 60, 5 stars, right? Not a real game changer in guild battles at all. How is Mala Sauce in story mode? Mala Sauce in story mode is average, right? So Mala Sauce will increase your tank. So if you're farming stages, Mala Sauce is great because Mala Sauce is gonna get you that crit boost. You're gonna get through the stages a little bit faster. But Mala Sauce is not as good as even like a Red Velvet, who's gonna pull the backline enemy to the front and stun that enemy, so they're not doing massive damage to you. Not even as good as Dark Choco. Dark Choco is specifically good against the bosses at the end of these stages, right? You need Dark Choco to beat some of these bosses because of that extra damage, right? Definitely not as good as Strawberry Crave, not as good as Holly Berry. As far as tanks are concerned, I would put Mala Sauce right around that Raspberry level, right? Some levels, that crit boost will help you beat the enemies. Raspberry is good at some levels, especially 11, 23, because Raspberry can hit that wizard that does massive damage and reduce the attack by 40%. So it's hit or miss, just a very average cookie. In story mode, you definitely do not need to pull Mala Sauce for story mode. You can beat any level without Mala Sauce. So I talked to main modes. Story mode, right? Story mode and Tower are going to be very similar. I talked Guild Battle. Not a game changer there. Can do decent damage, but there are a ton of other cookies that you would rather use in Guild Battle than Mala Sauce. In Arena, a few limited comps, but this is a cookie that's probably going to be replaced in the next banner or two. And in fact, it's hardly ever being used even right now as a brand new cookie. Mala Sauce is easily replaceable. If you are free to play, save your crystals, skip this banner. Mala Sauce is not needed. Mala Sauce isn't even as good as Sparkling Cookie in my opinion. So skip it for sure. Save your crystals for the next banner that might have a game changer cookie. Mala Sauce is here in the game. She's super cool, she's fun to use, but not a game changer, and definitely a banner you can skip unless you just love this character or you have crystals to burn. Alright, thanks for checking out this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.